Now, one thing about life is that you meet people, and you don't just meet these people, you have to deal with these people. You let these people in, you love these people, you listen to these people, you accept love from these people, you exist in a community with these people, and in one way or the other, these people have an impact in your life, they influence your life. And yeah, that is life. But anyways, guys, this is part two of my three-part series where I'm sharing 26 lessons I've learned by 26. Today, we're talking about relationships, friendships, love, community, and emotional growth. Yeah, emotional growth. Hi, guys, welcome to my channel. Our first lesson today will be isolation is a trap. Yeah, isolation is a big trap, guys. There's that thing that they say the devil thrives in isolation. He thrives in isolation because obviously he has the opportunity to get into your mind, to play with your thoughts, because there's no one around you to help you, to tell you anything or for you to even talk to. So he can just come you there. You'll be battling with thoughts. It's the devil, and it's because you're in isolation. Isolation is a trap, guys. And mind you, I am someone who I love my space. Okay, I love my space. But what I would say is take healthy breaks. There's a difference. There was a time when my friends, she was going through something and she's like, oh no, she just wants to be alone. I was like, I hope this you're alone you want to be. It's not the pressure you're trying to get into because it's not going to be on my watch. Because what do you mean you want to be alone? Like you just don't want to see anybody. I had to now we had a whole session on this isolation and the devil thing because I'm not playing about it, guys. It is so real. And I'm not only speaking only for my friend. My own experience, there was a time in 2022, the end of 2022 year. So if you know me well, I take breaks. So I'm going to have a week off the internet. I'm going to take I'm going to take my time out and I'm going to rest. You understand? Because me too, I need my rest. So I do that quite often. But that particular time it was not one of the healthy breaks I usually take. That time I was going through something. I was going through something. Life was lifing, yeah. Life was really, really lifing. So I was like, okay, you know what? I can't deal with this. I'm taking a break. I'm going away. And I did. I called my best friend. I was like, babes, I usually take these breaks, but this time around it doesn't feel it's not fun. I can't like I'm even more sad than I should probably be. And she was like, it's because normally when you take your breaks, you everything is fine and you're at peace and you're like you just need a break. But this time around, because of everything that's going on, you're trying to run from it, and obviously it's that's why it's so much of a burden. And I was like, yeah, for real. But anyways, guys, what I'm trying to say is isolation is not the answer to the problem, if that's what is a problem. Most of the time it's in that place of isolation that you even get depressed or the problem heightens in your mind because you overthink from yesterday till tomorrow. And no, we don't want any of that. Okay, so guys, isolation is a trap. It is a trap. Healthy breaks are good, but when it comes to isolation, just yeah, just no, no. Lesson number two: have friends, build a sisterhood, a brotherhood, a manhood, a womanhood, whatever hood. Be part of some hood. A healthy hood, though, a good hood. Don't be part of a gang hood, okay? Good hoods. Good hoods. But guys, we are human beings and we need people. We're not meant to exist alone. We're not meant to be alone. So it's always good to have friends or have a community of people that you love and that love you as well. Um I'm sure that one way or another, there can always be that community that you can be a part of. To be honest, if you're not part of anything, find a church and join. Join the church. That's why you have a church so that people can, love you and show you what the love of Christ is all about. But yeah, guys, build a sisterhood, have friends, have people that you can talk to, have people that you can hang out with. Guys, it is super important. You cannot do life alone. All these people are like, oh no, I don't need anybody. If you don't need anybody, good for you. But me, in this life that I've been and everything that I've learned up to this age, yeah, I can't thank God enough for the friends I have. I can't thank God enough for my siblings. My, in fact, everyone that I have, I cannot thank God enough for them. I'm so big on community. I'm big on sisterhood. I'm big on friendships, and I think like that's a blessing that God has for us. Right? You cannot, you need just throw you in there and be like, oh no, go figure it out by yourself. You're never alone. So guys, you need friends. You are not meant to do life alone. Okay. Next lesson will be not all friendships are meant to last forever. This one is serious because, okay, now that we've established the fact that you need friends. So I'm not saying otherwise, you still need friends. But now, life happens in seasons. You know, the way there's the winter, there's the summer, there's the spring, there's fall. You know, every season has its characteristics. In the fall, you know, you have the rain, everything. The weather is not cute, especially if you're in England. It's not cute. And then in the summer, you then have the sunshine, okay, where it's really, really hot. In spring, you get the flowers blooming. You know, every season has its characteristics and has the things that are happening there. It's the same like that with friendships, yeah. There are some friends that come to stay. By the grace of God, if you have those ones, thank God. Oh, the ones that will be there from beginning to end, like from the beginning to the end. Thank God for those friends. But most of the times, you have people who come into your life for a season. So these friends come into your life for a particular time, and they're your friends, and you guys are so close, and everything is going so well. But then you just find out you've moved to a different phase of life, and maybe this friend is not there, or this friend has another path. Do you understand? Like maybe you guys' paths have ended for that particular journey. Maybe that's where it's ended, that you guys cannot carry on to go to this next level of life. It does not mean you guys hate each other, or it doesn't have to be a problem, a thing of conflict. You both just have to understand that that season is over for you guys, and your friendship cannot particularly continue to the next phase of life. You can still, I mean, stay in touch, you know, every 3 months, a call here and there just because you care about them. But you see the level of tightness, some things will change in life, unfortunately. Some things will change. And to the places based on your career, based on your trajectory in life. I told you, I think if you watched my first episode, I was talking about alignment, and there's a journey that each of us have to walk, right? So not everyone is going to that same place you're going, so that's why you see some people have to fall off. Okay. But I just want to say it's okay. It's very hurtful, to be honest. Like when you get so fond of someone and you get to a point in life where you have to let them go. It's a bit sad. It's a bit sad, but it's all right. It happens. And I just want to say, when it's time for it to happen, don't hold on too tight. You may be tempted to, but just try to avoid holding on too tight, because it's just gonna hurt them more. Okay, it's gonna hurt them more. So it's fine. It's fine. We love and we let go. It's okay. All right. Okay. Now on to our next lesson. Our next lesson will be: do not make decisions or conclusions for others. Oh my God, I used to be a pro at this. I used to feel bad. To be honest, God is still helping me. God is still helping me, because I'll literally see a situation. I'm going to decide what the person will do in that situation. Like when we need to do something, I'm like, oh no, this person's not going to want to do this. Just ask. Just ask. Honestly, just ask. Like give space, give grace. Don't decide people's intentions for them. Don't decide people's outcomes for them. Don't answer questions for people. Ask the people the questions. Ask the questions, let them answer. Because to be honest, everyone is navigating their own journey, and people are different. I know everybody's in the same space. I might be, guys, just ask. Do not make any conclusions for anyone. um you don't have to control and interpret everything. Just let people be people. Okay. Next lesson. This one is serious. This one is really serious. Lesson number, what number is this? Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, lesson number 5. Hmm. Let people love you. Guys, let people love you. No, let people love you. And this one is not only on the friendship level, even romantically. Allow yourself to be loved. You deserve some good loving. Especially, honestly, I feel like this coming from me is a bit hypocritical, but guys, I have learned. If you know me and you're watching this, trust me, I have learned. I have learned. This in the Boski life is not it. It's not it. We have to learn to just surrender and allow ourselves to be loved by the people around us. And this is even in the simplest of ways, allowing people to help you, asking for help from the people who are around you, because that's why they're there, no? You cannot come and do everything by yourself. But yeah, those are various ways that you can let people love you and just allow yourself to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is not a weakness. I've said this before on my TikTok, it's actually a strength. And yeah, there's really, really no need. But anyways, on to lesson number six. Lesson number six will be spend time with your people and be present. Guys, I do not know how to emphasize this one, but it is so key. Spend time with your people. When you're with people, be present. You see this thing of this generation we are in, where we're with our phones everywhere, every time. Now we need to drop it. And let's be honest, we've all fallen prey to that. I've fallen victim to that, where I'm with someone and I pick up my phone and you're just scrolling. Or why? Is the person boring? Or why? Like, why do you feel like you need to pick up the phone? Yeah, it's crazy. It's bad. But I'm really making it a point to not pick up my phone when I'm with people. If I'm meeting with you, especially if it's just you and I, like I find it very disrespectful actually to pick up the phone. So I'm really trying my best not to do that. I have been trying and I keep trying, even in social gatherings, even when you're gathered with people. If any opportunity that you have to be with people, to be honest, just try to put the phone down. And mind you, this is coming from a content creator. I create content, and that's one thing. Most of the time, if you turn my phone up, it's because I'm trying to make a video. Because please, I liked having my videos, and I know how to be in the moment and capture the moment. If you want to learn, let's meet after for the lessons. But I know how to be in the moment and capture the moment. So you find me in my phone, I'm trying to make a video or anything. But in those cases, I'm just trying to say that do not take your phone and focus on your phone. Focus on the moment, focus on the people. Because sometimes, like, look at people, look at people. You don't have anything to say, just look at people. Because sometimes people may not be saying anything, but if you look at them, you can find that, or you can see that something is going on, or you can hear things that they are not saying. That only happens if you're present. That only happens if you're aware of your surroundings. That only happens if you're actually where you are. So yes, guys, be present with your people. Take advantage of the situations, because to be honest, life happens here. People grow, people get busier, and you'll find that as you grow, those opportunities that you had to just chill with your friends or to just chill with people for hours on end without any problems, you don't have them that much. So when you sit in those times, you can then think back and be like, oh, then this time, and you can hold on to that. You can hold on to that. But if you are not present, if you're not even meeting with the people, you have nothing to hold on to. So when you can, and when you can be with people, enjoy every single moment. Soak in it. Soak in it. One of my sweet elder sisters told me one time, and she was like, oh, Thelma, every situation, every stage that you are in life, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Don't run. Soak in it. That's how she speaks. She's soft spoken. She was like, soak in it. And guys, I'm telling you, every single time that you have an opportunity to be with people, with your friends, with your family, with people in general, just try to be present and take advantage of that situation, because it may not always come. Oh, it may not always come. But anyways, guys, so that is it for lesson number six. Spend time with people and be present. Until lesson number seven. This one is a bit. This one is particularly for the ladies. This is particularly for the ladies. Something I found is, especially on the internet, to be honest, because I don't see this around me that often, but on the internet, you find that elderly ladies are always fighting with the younger ones. It's not like they are the ones fighting, or it's the younger ones who are fighting with the elderly ladies. Anyways, the point here is that older women are not enemies for the younger ones. So now I'm speaking to the younger ladies. The elderly women are not your enemies. As a matter of fact, these are people who have learned, been through everything that you've been through. So you should learn from them. Now, I'm not saying that every woman who's older than you is someone that you should learn from, because unfortunately, it should not be sense. If you don't know, if you have not understood that, you don't understood. But yes, unfortunately, not every person who is older than you is wise enough to give you counsel or wise enough from you to listen to, for you to listen to. So yeah, be cautious when doing that. But generally, I just think there's that beef that happens where most of the time, so I see, oh, younger girls feel like the older ones are envious of them because they are still young, and then the older ones are old. It just doesn't sit right, especially because I'm a girl's girl. I'm a older girl's girl, and I'm a younger girl's girl. I'm a general girl's girl. So I just find it very unnecessary, and I thought that we should speak about it because if you're young, you can always just avoid this type of situations, like free yourself from this that kind of stress, or free yourself from those type of conversations. Unless you have a particular reason, just don't mob mentality with this particular one. Okay, okay, let the girls be the girls, women supporting women. Good. All right. On to our next lesson. That will be lesson number 8. Oh, we're going quick for this one. Lesson number 8 will be learn to accept compliments. Learn to accept compliments. Some of you, when they tell you, oh, you look beautiful today, you're like, oh, stop. What do you mean? What do you mean I look beautiful? Girl, just say thank you. Man, just say thank you. Just say thank you. It is not that hard. To be honest, even if you don't feel it, even if you don't think it, just say thank you. It's not that difficult. Accept the compliment. Just accept. Some of you can refuse compliments from now to Jericho. No, no, no. Learn to accept compliments. I think when someone gives you a compliment, they really appreciate if you accept it, especially if it's from their heart. Because some of us we out here giving compliments that are not from our heart. You're just complimenting because, and if you do that, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it, so I don't think you should do that. But anyways, for those who actually give genuine compliments, to I know they will appreciate if you say thank you, or no, you really just accept the compliment that they're giving because they're giving it from their heart. Do you understand? Just accept the compliment. Further to do, what else did I want to say on this? Oh yes, I was saying just accept the compliment. And also there's the ones that when you compliment them, they'll compliment you back immediately. I don't know how I feel about that. Personally, I don't always give a compliment back when I'm complimented, because I feel like I'm not doing it because you said I wanted to do it. Even if I was meant to do it, though, I don't know, for some reason I just feel like that. There's that thing, and it's crazy. I'm trying to get out of it too, because if I genuinely mean it, I want you to know that I mean it, right? I'm not going to hold back because in my mind it feels like I'm saying it only because you said it to me. But if you're then saying it when you don't mean it, like if someone tells you you look good today, you're just like, oh, you too. When you genuinely do not think the person looks good, guys, just sip it. Keep it to yourself. It's okay. You do not have to compliment the person back. Just say thank you and you move on. Or if you really want to say something, find something. Find something and be genuine about the compliment. Just be like, oh yeah, those shoes are really nice. Just make sure it's genuine. Like genuine compliments are really, 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 really good. Do not return the compliment if you do not mean it. And if it's from some people, I don't know. There's various reasons why people do not receive compliments. Like don't accept it. It could be they don't like a lack of confidence. It could be pride. Yeah, you'll be shocked. It can be pride. But whatever the reason is, just try to put it aside and accept the compliment when it's given to you. Okay. Good. It's polite to do so. Next, and actually our last lesson for this part. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, we're going so fast. But this is lesson number, what lesson number is this? 8. I keep losing count. Yes, this is lesson number 9, and it says seek counsel. You cannot talk about people and not talk about counsel, because the Bible tells us in the multitude of counsel there is safety. I was going in the multitude of counsel there is safety. So the more people you can get counsel from, the safer you are, right? Basically that's what it says. But yeah, um receive just ask for counsel. Ask for counsel, seek counsel. Let me tell you a short story. I used to be someone who I barely sought counsel. I will have a conversation. You'll be like I'm seeking counsel, but at the end of it, I'm still going to go and do what I want to do. I'm still going to go and do what I want to do. I have made so many decisions in life without particularly seeking counsel. Some have sought counsel that I have not taken. Some have not sought counsel at all. And God really had to do a work on me, and He had to show me how it was a very prideful thing I was doing. I really noticed that I was full of so much pride in that aspect that I thought that there was nothing that anybody could tell me that I do not know. Like I thought I knew it all. Like I thought I could literally see a situation, examine the situation, and make the best decision for that situation or out of that situation. Yeah, it was a big pride thing, but I thank God because He brought this to light, and I truly understand why He says in that scripture that in the multitude of counsel there is safety, because it's true that sometimes based on your experience or based on your knowledge and your wisdom, you feel like you have the best response for certain situations, right? But you'd be surprised at the insight that someone else can give you or the advice that someone else can give you that is going to heavily impact your response to that situation or just heavily change your view, right? For the better most times. For the better. So I really advise that you should seek counsel. If you're someone who is just used to making your decisions alone, find even if it's one person. Find even if it's just one person or two. But they say multitude. Remember the Bible says multitude. So try at least two or three, but don't go and be asking everybody. That's why it says seek counsel, but wisely. So know from whom you're asking, how you're asking as well. And yeah, like just don't use discernment even when you're receiving the advice and you're receiving the counsel. Still use discernment. God gave it to us. If you lack it, ask from God and He's going to give it to you. The Bible says, if you lack wisdom, ask and I will give it to you. So yes, guys, that will be it for today. I think that will be it for today. I was going to say something else on accountability, but I'm going to say it in my next video. Let's not hold this for any longer. We've gotten to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm so happy to have you guys here. And next video will be dropping in a few days. I'll be sharing about discipline, purpose, work, and just navigating adulthood. I am super excited for that. But if any of this resonated with you, please leave a comment down. I will be in the comments. Share what resonated with you, share what you could relate with, and just share what lessons stood out for you. And also do not forget to like, to share to your friends who you think will benefit from this, to your younger siblings who you think will benefit from this, to your older siblings who you think will benefit from this, to anybody as well. Guys, share to your mom, your dad, your grandpas, your aunties, uncles. Share this video far and wide so that anyone who can benefit from it will benefit from it. Thank you so much for being here, and see you in the next video.